Hello guys, Tito Steef here, and I just got this from the delivery guy recently. So this is an El Cheapo capture card. So as you can see here, it says works for live recording and stuff like that. So I was contemplating of using scissors or not, but since I got them right there, let's make this clean. So I got this off Lazada and it costs less than 600 pesos. But if you add in shipping, then it's going to amount to more than 600. But for someone who wants to get started capturing stuff and streaming, let's see if this is going to be a good deal. Okay, so we got some foam to protect it in transit. Okay. Box is pretty interesting. It's much smaller than I expected it to be. So let's take a look at the box first. Okay, so here's the top. 4K, 2K, that's, and then supports high resolution. It's conflicting. It says supports 1080p. Here's the box. I mean the back of the box. There you go. So it's got pass through. It doesn't want to focus. It's got pass through. Supports 4K input. Output of 1080p. Supports HDMI cable, blah blah, until 50 meters. Supports most software. Okay, Windows, Android. Okay, so it says it uses UVC. So let's see if that's legit. Okay, so here is the unboxing now. Okay, top sleeve, put that there. Okay, so here's the thing, not properly seated there. So here is the capture device. It is pretty tiny. It's pretty tiny. Seems to be using an aluminum enclosure. So we got output and USB port here, and then you have an extra DC 5-volt input aside from the HDMI input. So let's see if they gave us all the necessary cables. Okay, so you got the USB type A to type A, and you have also this. Okay, so this is the micro USB power cable. There's a manual. Is this going to make sense? Okay, how to hook it up for your streaming software and whatever. And the other one's in Chinese, I think. Okay, minimum requirements: i5 3400 or above. Recommended is i7 3537. Okay, GT 630 recommended. Graphics card GT 735M or above. Minimum 4 gigs of RAM. Okay, and we'll be hooking this up, and we'll be back. I'll be hooking this up to see if it'll work properly, and I'll show you guys. I'll be showing the quality of the video feed as I get it directly. So be right back. All right guys, we're back, and here, as you can see, it's hooked up. I plugged in this 5-volt, but that doesn't really seem to do much. It's still powered on, and now the moment of truth that you've all been waiting for. So I actually already had a preview, and that is a letdown. Okay, right? Kind of a letdown, but I actually thought this would do something. So this is the micro USB. So I'm gonna plug it in here. Okay, I'm gonna show you here. So, oh, not my face. Okay, so here I'm going to plug this in, and oh, wait. Okay, there you go. It's plugged in, as you can see, but it really doesn't do anything. But the thing is, this is capturing at 1080p. So I went through the manual. It doesn't say what's the supported FPS if you're at 1080p. But normally you'd expect something like 30 FPS at the very least, but this is way below 30 FPS. The only good thing is well, not really the only good thing, but thankfully, if you go to output settings on your device, if you drop it down to 720p, there you go. You get 1080. I mean, 1080. You get 60 FPS, and that's kind of okay now. So, uh, actually, I'm surprised. So I'm just playing this off my capture software directly. If you guys don't know, I use XSplit, so fairly minimal lag, and it looks quite decent for this price. I mean, it's below 1,000 pesos or below 20 US dollars, and that's a pretty nifty deal if I have to say so myself. But okay, Soul Calibur is not a good game for me to test the delay on, so I'm gonna switch to King of Fighters. I was putting. Oh wait, is the disc in? Yeah, the disc is in. So I put Soul Calibur just to see the quality of, let's say, 3D stuff. KOF doesn't have that great of a 3D thing, so this one, it looks pretty decent. You gotta tweak the color settings a bit because it's a bit oversaturated for my liking. Yeah, this one's pretty oversaturated. So another good thing is that it does use UVC, so you can just plug it in, it gets detected. You have to manually select the audio input, but that's no big deal. So again, for 600 pesos, pretty pretty good deal. I might try using this as my main capture card for like the whole month, just so you guys, just so I'll know if it's going to last long. Okay.
Member select.
Is this so I'm just playing right off the, I haven't switched to the pass through yet, but this is pretty good response and it's on USB 2. So yeah, really surprised with this. 720p, I mean, if you stream on 720p,
Stage select.
then it's not going to be that much of a deal breaker. But again, for less than 1,000, a capture card that just works when you plug it in. Okay, so again, I'm just playing off the capture software right now. Some delay, some delay. Oh no, I cannot. Nyeh. Yeah, that's like, it's like half a second. It's like I'm playing online. It's like I'm playing online. Okay. I'm just going to quickly switch to the pass-through and see if I play better on that. Okay, so that's a good thing. Oops. So that's a good thing. We didn't drop the signal when we switch to pass-through, because some capture cards, they kind of do that on me. Okay, I'm gonna compare the screen. Yeah, less than a second delay, but yeah, less than a second of lag. So that's not bad. That's pretty cool. So, color me impressed. I was expecting this to be a total failure, but that's pretty good for the below 100 peso, I mean below 1,000 peso price. Okay, it's just the color. The color, you gotta tweak the color. This is ways off from my TV. So let's see if I can fix that a bit. Well, you can easily fix that through the properties of your, let's say, capture software. No, not that. Or directly of the properties of the video capture device. So here, let's try. Let's make this a bit less saturated. Oh yeah, I can just tweak it to your liking. But again, if you just want to get started with, like, if you just want to get started streaming your consoles and whatnot, this is pretty much okay. You don't have to break the bank. It can capture 60 FPS as long as you set it to 720p, but from my experience, not that much of a degradation. I think it still passes through 1080p because I did not have to change the console's video output. I just changed the one on the settings for the device. Would I recommend this for someone who wants to get started? I say go ahead. You're not spending that much, so there's not much room to be let down, to be disappointed about it. But for me, it kind of works, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna be using this for like a month maybe to see, just to check the longevity of the device. I guess that's all I gotta say now. So leave your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Tell me, would you buy this? Would you risk your money on it, or would you rather spend lots more money on something like this? Or what other devices do I have with me right now? Or something like this. This is the Razer Ripsaw HD. This is the Avermedia. What is this again? Live Gamer Ultra. Or just buy a rando cheapo capture card that I was really surprised with. Anyways, guys, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, follow. You know the deal. Hope this video kind of convinces you to get into streaming your consoles without having to spend tons of money. Again, guys, Tito Steef now, signing off. Hope to see you guys again on the next video. And if ever, I'm gonna leave a link to I'm gonna leave a link in the description to this device if you plan on purchasing it in the future. But right now, it's again on sale at Lazada, less than 600 pesos. Grab it if you can, and tell me your experiences if you already use this and it's kind of let you down. Anyways, guys, Tito Steef now, signing off. Bye bye.